Kurtz here, and this is Easy Access Math. And today, we are going to take a little break from our math instructional videos, and we're going to play a math game with you. But remember, this math game is here to change your math attitude, think a little positively about math, have a little fun, and exercise your math mind. We're going to look for some pattern recognitions. Now, these are skills that you will need for math survey classes, where you may even see a game like this. So look for a pattern, especially in my total column. Let me tell you how we play the game. The game is called 100, and that is in honor of our 100th Easy Access Math video, which this is. And I hope you find our Easy Access Math videos helpful. And please drop us a line at our email and let us know what you think and any opinions you might have. Let us know at easyaccessmath@gmail.com. We'd like to hear from you. Right now, let's play 100. Simple game. All you have to do is be the first person, and there are two players. I'll be playing against an imaginary player. You could try this with a friend, and you'll always win when you know the secret to the pattern, assuming your friend doesn't. Now, you will have to get to 100 first. Each player on their turn will add a number to the total between 1 and 10. And as I said, look at my total column, see if you spot a pattern. Okay? I am going to let the other player go first. So right now, the player that goes first does have an advantage, and there's only one number they can pick in the first round. So let me start. I'm going to say that they pick 3. And that gives us a total of 3. Remember, each player on each turn can pick a number between 1 and 10. We constantly add up those numbers. And the first player to land exactly on 100 will win the game. I already won the game right here on this round. So there's nothing that the other player can do to prevent me from winning at this point if I play perfectly and don't make a mistake. Right now, I'm going to pick the number 9, and that will take us to a total of 12. Remember, I want you to see if you spot a pattern on my total column. Well, the other player goes now, and let's say they pick 7, and that will take us to a total of 19. I should say subtotal. On our way to 100. I will pick 4, and that will take us to 23. So it's their turn now. Let's say they pick 5, which will take us to 28 when added to the 23. My turn now, and I will pick 6, which will take us to 34 when added to the 28. Their turn, let's say they pick 2. That will give us 36. I will pick 9. And that will take us to a total of 45. Remember, we want to see who gets to 100 first. The total is 45. My opponent will go now. Let's say they pick 1. Remember, you can pick any number between 1 and 10. And that takes our total now to 46. I'll pick 10. And that will bring us up to 56 total. Let me put that in green. That's my color. And I'm picking 10. And that takes us to 56. Take a look at these numbers. 12, 23, 34, 45, 56. Do you see a pattern? Next round, we're not up to 100 yet. Let's say they pick the number 4. That will take us to 60. I will pick 7, and that will take us to a total of 67. Getting close to 100. Let's say they pick 8. And that will give us now 67 and 8 is 75. I will pick the number 3, which will take us to 78 on our way to 100. Their turn again. We have 78. And let's say they pick the number 6. And that will take us to 84. I will pick 5. And that will take us to 89. Do you see the pattern yet? Remember, I let the other player go first, and by picking 3, there was only one number they should have picked. By picking 3, I automatically won the game, assuming I play perfectly and don't make a careless mistake, which I haven't yet. Now, we're up to 89, and I think you might be able to see, no matter what the other player does, given that we can only pick a number between 1, no zeros, and 10, nothing higher, I'm going to add a number that's going to give me 100 right in this round. Unless I forget my numbers, which I won't. So, let's just say they pick the number 9. They want to get really close. And that will take us up to 98. And with 98, there I am. All I have to do is pick 2. I have 100, and I win the game. Right there. I'm the winner. I'd like to thank the Academy for this moment. But do you see a pattern as to why I won? Look at my numbers. 12, 23, 34, 45, 56, 67, 78, 89, then 100. Basically, the second digit is always 1 higher than the first. I wanted to be sure when it was my turn. I ended up with that pattern, having the second digit of the number 1 higher than the first. That would take me to 89. And in that last round, no matter what my opponent does, between 1 and 10, I would just add enough to make that 11, and I would have 100. But the game was decided way back here. You see, if you're going first, the only number you should pick is 1. And then, continuing, you could just get to the 12 in the next round by constantly adding 11. Once you had that 1, if I were to go first, I would pick 1. And then every round, make sure the total is 11 between you and your opponent. Everything my opponent said, I brought that round up to 11. With the first round, I had to get the advantage to myself. So that round was 12 because I had to take the advantage away from my opponent. Remember, I said anything but 1 gave the advantage to me now. And if the opponent picks any other number, then I'll pick a number that will throw it to me, and then after that, I just add 11. 7 and 4 is 11. 5 and 6. 2 and 9. 1 and 10. 4 and 7. Anything my opponent did, I would add a number to that. So, just to review, you want to be the player that gets to 12 first in the first round, or if your opponent does pick 1, by chance, assuming they don't know the secret, then you want to get to any of these other numbers, 23, 34, along the way. Those numbers will give the advantage to you. So before you get on track, you are playing the 12 game. Notice here when the opponent picked 3, I picked 9, I got myself to 12. Once you get your turn to be on a number where the second digit is one more than the first, that's the secret, that's the trick, then you have the advantage. All you need to do is play perfectly for the rest of the game by adding a number for each round that will equal 11. No matter what your opponent picks, you add a number to that. So for that round, it equals 11. And then you will get to 89 first, and as you can see, after that, no matter what your opponent picks, you will win the game by adding a number between 1 and 10 that will give you 100. All right, so you're playing the 11s game, and that's the pattern that you need to win 100, the game. I hope you enjoyed our 100 video, playing 100 with us, and I hope you find our easy access math videos useful. Again, we'd like to hear from you, so drop us a line with your comments to easyaccessmath@gmail.com, and we hope that you will keep watching our videos. Thanks.